Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's so nice to be back with a video for you guys. I know it's been quite a while. It's been a very busy summer, just to say the least, but all good things. Today I'm back with a video, and yes, I did a full face already because I just wanted to get right into these eyeshadows. So I've been a little obsessed with Natasha Denona's makeup line this past season. She's been non-stop dropping eyeshadow palette after eyeshadow palette after eyeshadow palette, and here I am purchasing and purchasing. The last palette I reviewed from Natasha Denona was the Camel palette. Just small compact palette with the perfect transitional shades in my opinion. I will link that above, and I've been using that nonstop this summer into the fall really. I've been really paying attention to her makeup releases this past season just because I was so obsessed with the Camel palette, and just the consistency of her eyeshadows are just amazing. They just glide right on. You don't have to work so much into them, and well, you'll see when I show you guys this makeup look. So I did purchase this palette when it released about 2 weeks ago. I just haven't had some time to get around filming, but I'm happy to do that today. And the palette that I'm talking about is the Gold Palette. Comes in a case like this. I'm really loving the case that it comes in. It's so gorgeous. Gold. Appropriate for what is called a gold palette, no? It's exactly what it says it is. It's all these beautiful gold shimmer shades. Some of them are a little more matted, which would be the transitional shades and eventually to smoke out. And then this beautiful shade of like a jade shimmer. And then you can't really see on camera, but this is like a really deep green. So honestly, I don't know what look I'm going to create, but there's green in here, so I'm definitely going to use that pop of green shimmer, and then we'll just see where this goes. And I do have a full face already, but of course I will link all details below. I have to say the first thing I liked about this palette was that it came with a thin plastic film. And in this film, you can see the names of all the shades that I'll be using, which is pretty perfect for a professional makeup artist, especially if I'm showing you guys what I'm doing. I can just read it and I don't have to keep turning it around. Love that. Hey, baby. Oh, my baby. Do you see Mason? Doesn't let me do anything. I'm going to pick up what I believe would be a transitional shade. And you can really use Sandstone or the color Area as a transitional shade. And I'm sure, you know, you can still use Teak and I think it's Dijon. But I want to go in with a little more of a neutral tone for my skin. Picking up the color Sandstone with a crease brush. And there's definitely a lot of pigment. And I'm just going to go right into my crease. I'm going to go back in and just deepen this. And then just blend these edges so that I don't have a harsh line. I'm definitely going to be more careful with this makeup look because I do already have my foundation and concealer on and all that good stuff. So I chose to be fearless today. I'm going to pick up the color in Dijon. It's like a mustard color. Right into that crease again. Just going to make sure that everything is blended. I'm just going to go all the way in the inner corners of my eye because I want to bring this darkness into my tear ducts almost. But not too much, just a little bit. I am really aroused by the shades Aurora, Brass, and Lime Chrome. But I do want to try the Lime Chrome in the center of my lid. So I'm going to pick it up with my fingertip because I feel like I'm going to get the best application. And I'm just going to, ooh, that's pretty. I'm going to put that right in the center of my lid. Oh my God. That's beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous. It has like this beautiful hue of like yellow with green in it, and it's just so gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Just gonna take my Inglot 10S brush to pick up a little bit of this shimmer without my fingertip now. And I like this brush. It really does pick up a lot of the shimmers that I use. And I also use it to contour my nose. It has multiple uses, but this is a baby. This is my baby, 10S. So by the end of the night, my eyeshadows kind of go up on my hood per se, or on my crease. No matter what primer I use, it's just the way my eye is. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring some of that shimmer up, get it over with. And that just solves that little issue. So I'm going to take that dark green shade. It's this one. So I'm softly going to glide. Okay, so it's not that intense. It looks like it's almost like a black green on the palette. But once you start blending it on your eyes, it's definitely more of a true green. I love that. I really love that. Amazing. Very deceiving. So the corners don't have to be as perfect because I'm going to go back in and blend either way. So this is just really placement right now. I take this flat brush and I'm just going to pick up that dark green color again and softly glide that in. The lime chrome shimmer over that green looks amazing. It looks amazing. Don't know how to explain it. It tells a story, you know? I don't know what story, but it tells a story. So I'm going to go back in with what's left over on the Morphe 562 brush. This is what's left over. It's like a little bit of that dark green. I don't really feel like I need to dip back into the palette because it's that pigmented. And I'm just going to bring that in right across my crease just so that everything is really nice and blended. And I'm just kind of just going to connect from corner to corner. So I'm going to do a nice little wannabe halo eye. And doing the same for the other side. This pigment goes such a long way that you don't even have to dip back in the palette. So for my inner tear ducts, I think I'm going to take the color in Cava, and it's the number 198K. So if you want to just take that color and pop that right into my tear ducts. So I'm going to angle like this so that you can see it. And then just kind of open up my tear ducts with that. So I feel like a pop of highlight on the tear duct always looks so gorgeous with these kind of looks. So I've already gone ahead and I've applied my lashes. I didn't want anything too overpowering, so I chose Siren by House of Lashes. I feel like these are just good enough for this look. I'm going to go in with the color in Dijon and just smoke out underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to take the shade in Python and I'm just going to smoke out the corners of my eyes. And I just want to see what that does. So I'm dragging the lime chrome shimmer into the green just to give it a different hue and to soften that line up, because I don't want it to look like a harsh dark green line. Just doesn't look very appealing on me. And I'm really loving how this lime chrome shimmer looks over different shades. Like, it looks amazing on this green shadow. I also don't want to do like a black basic wing. Take a clean brush and angle upwards just to kind of clean it up, because if I do the black line, I feel like it's just going to be too harsh against this look. And I mean, it will look gorgeous, but it's not really what I'm going for. I love the eyeshadows the way they are, so like, I don't want to do that. However, I think I will go ahead and kind of smoke out with that green shade in Python, or Python, I don't know how you pronounce it. And I'm just going to kind of drag that out and deepen the corners with that green, so that I have some kind of wing, but not a harsh black basic wing. I will take a bronze liner, and I'm using the Marc Jacobs one, Highliner Gel Eye Crayon, and this is in the color Cocoa. I'm just going to line my waterline with this bronzy color. Because I don't want to leave my waterline bare and pink like this. But I also didn't want to go in with a dark black. I'm just going to go in with some mascara. And I don't want to do too much because I don't want the green colors to be hidden underneath so much mascara. So just a little bit to open up my eyes. And this mascara is by MAC. I think it's called Giga Black. So I have to say, it is a big price point for makeup, but at the same time, Natasha Denona's formulation is unreal. It's amazing. It's so creamy and it's so pigmented. You know, you don't have to work at it so much. Overall, I feel like it's worth every penny. I guarantee you, you will love this palette. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup look. I'm always happy to come on here and give you guys some content. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe.